Hi everybody, it's Shadow Boy. Happy New Year everyone. I hope everybody has a good new year. I hope it's filled with positivity for you all. I hope you all establish what you set out to want to do, whatever your goals are. And I wish everybody the best for the new year. Um, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I got for Christmas slash winter solstice, because me and my partner have a habit of, well, it's not a habit, it's a bit of a tradition now. It's been going for a couple of years, but obviously because we're both pagan, after watching the sunrise together, we like to give each other a bit of a gift or a present. And this year, I got this, which is a shamanic drum. It's a deer skin, and the sound on it is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna play a bit, but it's stunning. How incredible is that sound? The neighbours are gonna fucking hate me. But yeah, I took this out in the woods and used this, and it was like boom, like each drum I took, each bang, it echoed in the woods. It was incredible. If anybody wants to know as well, because it's deer skin, it has been ethically sourced. My partner looked that up because, and you know, because he knows that I don't like things that haven't been, and he's the same as well, so don't worry. It was made in Bali, which actually made him laugh, because he said that Bali's quite a sort of spiritual place, but you have a lot of people that practice shamanism there. But he said a lot of not, you know, white people basically, like not a lot of Balinese people, but you have that kind of happens there a lot, so it kind of made him laugh. But he said it's, you know, I love this drum. You can do drum birthing, where you actually make and craft your own drum, but quite frankly, I haven't really got the money for that. However, there are shamanic drum circles that actually happen around Manchester that I found out. So I'm definitely going to go to them, just to kind of brush up, but also because I do drum a lot. I found that I drum quite a lot in my own personal practice. Recently, I found that I just pick up a drum and, you know, that's what I kind of tend to do. I have another drum, but that's my cousin's drum. It's her old drum, and she kind of gave it to me, but it's not really felt like my drum. Whereas this feels very much like mine. I feel very connected to it, and I can't wait to start properly working with it. I'm gonna paint an illustration on of like a world tree, and draw animals, like spirit animals and people and all sorts of stuff on it. So yeah, I'm not gonna paint the whole drum. I'm not really a fan of whole painted drums, but I'm gonna do, you'll see, I'll show you when it's done. So there's that. Um, there is also, which I love this, and I asked him for this specifically. This is a torque. So this is a Viking torque. It's a replica, and the company that does it is called Westworld Jewelry. And this is a replica of a torque that was actually found in Scandinavia from the Viking ages, which is so cool. I love that. And I love it. It's a snake, and I've heard that quite a lot of the times people tend, whenever they had animals on them, on their talks, it normally meant it had a representation of themselves, or a particular sort of clan or group that they was involved in, and the animal signified them. For me, I'm terrified of snakes. Actually, quite, not terrified, I'm getting better. I'm forcing myself to handle them. And I'm handling snakes a lot more, and I'm getting a lot better. Which is stupid. I've got a bearded dragon like that, and I've held lizards, like, you know, monitor lizards, like, oh, you know. But yeah, I find my Chinese birth sign is a snake. But I find a lot of power within the snake, and within my own personal practice, the serpent is an integral part of my practice, and I find a lot of symbolism and gnosis from the serpent. And I find it a very powerful creature, and I'm sort of a bit obsessed with snakes. I'm kind of scared of them, but if there's a pet shop, I go and see the snakes first. You know, if anybody has a pet snake, I have to see it, and I'm kind of, it's odd, it's very, very odd, but I do feel a very big connection to the snake. And I feel like this talk represents me as a person. And within my practice, the serpent just plays a massive part. So the third item is this. So this was given to me from a friend, bless her, and I absolutely love this. And I was looking for a green throw of a tree, and it's quite funny because she actually bought this, but she said she didn't really know what to do with it because she was like, well, green's not really my colour, it's not really my thing. And it was kind of just laying around a house, and I was saying, you know, I'd love to have a big green throw of a tree. And she said, I have the perfect one for you. So bless her, she got me that. So the last item, this in the throw in terms of practicality is good for going out into the woods, basically. As much as I worship the earth, sometimes when you want to just lay down on the floor, you don't want to be covered in mud. And it's kind of practical just for sitting down and chilling. And also I could use it to make an altar on or anything like that, or use it as an altar cloth when I'm outside. Who knows? And also it's kind of good for a shelter against the rain, because we used it on New Year's Eve as a shelter against the rain on a tree. Yeah, it's probably the coldest time I've ever been out in the woods, like 31st of December, 1st of January. Crazy. So last but not least, the item I got is this, the Wildwood Tarot. So Where the Weird Things Are, I've done a fantastic review on them, and I'm probably going to do a review on the actual book, but I just wanted to show you guys this because the artwork's stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. This tarot deck is pagan as hell. It's so pagan. And I love this. And not all, like for me, and it's Where the Weird Things Are said it as well, the Death card and the Devil card make or break a deck for me. I like the Death card. The Devil card, I'm not really feeling. This is the Guardian, which is the Devil. Not really feeling that. But there are certain things, there are certain decks that I don't connect to, but with this I do. And I've normally only ever read with Rider-Waite, but I feel very connected to this deck and I can get lost in it. And considering it's going to be my new job, I'm going to need, a deck like this. This is my favourite card out of the whole deck. Queen of Bows. The hair. I think that's gorgeous. So yes, so I don't normally do hauls because I feel that I just want to say, as much as this stuff is nice and my drum, I feel a very big connection to it. And yes, paganism is quite a tangible belief system, but you don't need these things to be a good pagan. You don't need these things to be a good witch, whatever that means. But do you know what I mean? It doesn't make you better. If you have all this stuff, it doesn't necessarily make you better at being a witch or better at establishing a connection to the spirit world. Someone can have all these beautiful, shiny things, but somebody could be out there with a pot, fire, and a stick that could have a 10 times better connection than you. It's about your own connection that you make. These are simply tools. And don't be fooled. You see it a lot of the times in Instagram. You see pictures of beautiful people with lovely bodies like that, and people think, oh, I wish I could be like that, and which is quite sad. But you see people like that. And the same's kind of happening with witchcraft and with the occult. Yes, these things are lovely, but you don't need them. They are not a necessity to your practice. It's you that establishes the connection with the spirit world. It's you that works with the invisible world, not your tools. Your tools can be, they are what they are an aid, and some of them do have personal power, you know, especially if you are a witch and pagan. Paganism is a very tangible belief system. And yeah, they can help you, they can aid you, but you don't feel pressured to buy in these lovely tarot decks or these lovely shiny crystals or these lovely things, thinking that it's going to make you better as a witch, as a practitioner, because it's not. You know, don't be fooled into that. But I just wanted to say that I wanted to show everything I got because I love them, but I did kind of want to make a little bit of a point. So yeah, peace, over and out, and happy new year.